Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on today's video session. Here we go. It's the final year of Panasonic 3DO in 1996. Yeah! How's everyone doing? I do have my rock around music as always. Welcome to my video session again on Panasonic radio games in 1996. Before we start this session, let me remind you 1996 was the final year running of the Panasonic radio. In this year, these were the last games that came on this games console. After this, it was finished. Alright? So these are the final games. We will know what the final games were in the 1996. Were there any interesting ones? You'll soon find out. In my opinion, there were still good ones. This console kept on releasing good games each year, man. No joke. Because, the years like 93, 94, 91, 96, they all were exciting years for gaming, you see. That's where the best games are rolling in these years, you see. Nowadays, it's just technology. They're just releasing more powerful technologies on video cards. But they're not getting any exciting games coming out. They're releasing too many old games, I'm telling you. I don't know why would you buy a new console, right, and just keep on releasing old games. What they're doing, namely, they release old games and they're making remakes of them. I don't know. Well, it's good, but you know what they do? They make more of the remakes than the newer games. They're doing silly things like that. Why would we want to have a lot of remakes, for one thing? I don't understand why they're doing that. And why do people get so excited to play these games? When they're flipping old, you already played them with the previous consoles. These were original games for them consoles. Why are they coming on multi-format systems, these games? I don't know why they're bringing them. I think they shouldn't come, really. To be honest, they should be releasing new games. If you're really into them games, you should be playing emulation, or you should be owning them consoles. You shouldn't bring them on new consoles. I think they shouldn't be doing that. If they were released before, that's a different story. But really, they should not be releasing them. That's why I like the Panasonic 3DO, because Panasonic 3DO, because in them years, everything was like original, right? Everything from like, I don't know, from 2003 onwards, it started going to older games. Have you ever seen Panasonic 3DO releasing old games? Yeah, but not that many. They were focusing more on the technology when the games were really produced. For 993 and onwards. They weren't bringing you old games on there and getting you entertained. No, they weren't doing that. They were giving you genuine and original games on the system. That's what I like about Panasonic 3DO. Because what you're gonna get in Panasonic 3DO, you're not gonna get that in any other system. Trust me on that. The other thing is that, in my opinion, there's three good platforms: Panasonic 3DO, Panasonic Q, which was playing Nintendo GameCube games. What I like about the Panasonic Q, it was Japanese. You get to play some Nintendo GameCube Japanese games. And some of the Japanese games were only available in Japan and they never came in other regions, by the way. And some of these Japanese games were really better than the Western countries. Alright? And finally, what's the case? PC. If you are all free of the system, you've got all the database. You have. Because with Panasonic 3DO, you will get games from 1993 to 1996. Okay, there's some console clues on that. And then the Panasonic Q, you'll get games uh, from 2001 to 2006. Check it out, man. You're probably thinking, what about the games? Because like we're talking about from 1996 from 2001. Hold on. So it's a 5 years gap from 1996 to 2001. How do we cover that? Very easy. You get a PC. Because PCs games come from early as 1990 to 2020. Yeah. You'll be very surprised. I was surprised too. You don't need to own another damn PC. What the heck am I on about here? If you're not bothered about 4Ks and 8Ks, right? If you're into 720p and 1080p, you're good to go. You can play any game, old ones anyway, up to 2020. I've tried many number of your games, right? I'll tell you straight, from 1990, right? Okay. What can we say? From 1990 to 2015, you're easily gonna get a lot of games on there. Then from 2015 to 2020, 2020, what am I? Or 2015 to 2020, you have to do some settings and you can still play the games. Wow, what kind of systems I'm talking about here? You can even play all this stuff on your old PC. Do you know which one? Intel i3 Core. Alright, with a 2000 plus processor or 3000. CPU is that one. GPU, if you got GPU like Intel HD 4400, that's a pretty good one. That will play a lot of games, trust me. Don't think you can. And then if you got RAM of 4 GB, it's fine. It's fine. You'll be alright with it. I've been using this system and it's been playing all the games. Trust me, you got Panasonic 3DO, Panasonic Q, PC, you got everything. You need all these three platforms. You're not gonna miss hardly any game. Don't fall for these stupid tricks. Do you remember? While we are this generation, we still got them. The Sony PS4 and Microsoft Xbox One. They are full of crap. They're full of remakes. Don't fall for these stupid tricks. Both of these consoles are full of PC games. Trust me. How many exclusives both of these companies have for their systems? They're not that many. No. It's full of PC games and there's just very limited of exclusive games on them. Trust me. PS4 doesn't have that many exclusive games. Half of them are just bloody boring. And the other one, Xbox One, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know, only the one I could see on, I mean, if you look at Sony PS4, the main ones that just are like Horizon Zero Dawn, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Drive Club, and Gran Turismo Sport. That's all they got. There's nothing else on there. You gotta go and pay all that money for just these games. I don't want to be funny. I don't think any of these games are good. They're not that good, really. Literally, they're not even good games. And then you got the likes of Xbox One. That's got Halo. What's that? Halo 5 Guardians. And Forza. That's about it. Apart from that, there's nothing else on there. So I think them consoles just waste of money. I've already tried them out. I didn't even like them. They're really, really boring. They get really boring quick, man. I'm telling you. It's just some of these adventure games that these exclusives just release. That's all. That's all it's gonna just entertain you. If you're not into them, they're just boring consoles. So anyway, let's get into today's session. Panasonic 3DO does have the most majority game exclusives. But now in 1996, let's check it out. Here we go. So there's a lot of information for you before. It's good to know what all of these games consoles are all about. Lots of people just go out to the shop and just buy any rubbish. They don't know what the heck's going on. When you can get majority of these games on PC anyway. 98% of the games come from the PC on both these consoles. Sony Microsoft consoles are just terrible. Just wait and see what happens with Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. What's going to happen? They're not going to hardly going to sell. They're going to sell worse than the previous consoles. Just watch. They just try to make you sell it. Already, I've seen both the consoles. The games look absolutely terrible. Yeah, they look rubbish. Trust me. They're going to try to sell them to you. Watch out for that. Just they are new consoles. You want to upgrade them. Do not try to do that. Look at the software on these machines, man. And not very appealing. Okay, anyway, Panasonic 3DO for the year 996. Here we go. Okay, we've got Captain Quasar. This is one of them tiles, right? Where he's like a comic hero or a superhero, we can say. It's made by the same guys who brought you Battlesport. You see, Battlesport and Captain Quasar wasn't just Studio 3D in there. I think that the game's great. It wasn't because of them. I doubt that. There was another company involved called Cyclone Studios. Hmm. I think because they were involved, that's why Battlesport and Captain Quasar were good games. Hmm. It's got something to do with them. So anyway, this character is like a superhero. This game's got amazing graphics, very good gameplay where you've got a lot of weapons. It's an 8-directional gameplay. It's got very good 3D graphics. So you're walking in 3D environments, and you're shooting anything that you can see. You kill enemies, a lot of blasting thing on boom, boom, poof, poof, poof. All sorts of things like that, of that kind of nature. This game is a blast, trust me, from start to finish. The cutscene is quite funny in this game. I can't remember any of the scenes in it, but this, if you're looking for a really good uh, top quality game for your console, this is gotta be in your collection, man. You're not gonna get anything like this nowadays. It's not just about having a Panasonic 3DO game. This is one of them games that you gotta play, man. You just can't ignore it. You don't get these kind of games nowadays. So yeah, Captain Quasar game exclusive Panasonic 3DO. Get it now. Okay. Cyborg Dillo. I don't know what this actually is, but it's a, some sort of an action game. If I get any gameplay on this game, I will show it to you. But I have never played this game, so I can't tell you anything about this game. So yeah, Cyberdillo. Cyberia. Cyberia is a action game with a very nice cutscene. Okay, the cutscene looks really good. Something to see about the graphics. You see, the graphics aren't that good in this game. I don't think they are. They are very disappointing graphics. I really don't like this game. It's very dull and boring. All right, telling you probably get bored of this game really quickly. It's in a cockpit view. You got all these weapons. You're shooting like loads of different spaceships which are flying. Okay, this game is not serious in any way. Don't get too serious about this like spacecraft game. It's in a cockpit view. You can fire away via rockets. There's also spacecrafts are flying in this game. You're just shooting away, shooting away. It's not very, it's not a very entertaining game, man. I wouldn't bother with this game. I found this game very disappointing. The graphics are poor, gameplay is boring. Firewall Man versus Machine. I think this is a Japanese game exclusive. Again, I have no clue what kind of game this is. And this follows a action trend to this game. It says man versus machine, doesn't it? So the men are fighting the machines. This might be a good time because Japanese people like the robots and machines kind of thing, isn't it? When they make these kind of enemies films, they're really good at making this kind of stuff. Even with video games, they have big emphasis on robots. Other countries do deal with robots, but they never make video games of them. And they never go out making the animes and movies. Japanese people are one of the best for this kind of entertainment. So I have no clue what this is. You can just check it out yourself. I was very surprised to hear the next one. I didn't know it was released this year, in this year, in 96. Johnny Bazookatone. He's a rock star, this guy is. It's an action platformer, this game is. There's a very beautiful cutscene in the game where these guys are performing the instrumental. Where they go, and he's using a guitar. A great epic instrumental at the start. They're performing really well, and you could see the boss in this cutscene as well. You can tell who he is because he looks totally different to the others, isn't he? He's not part of the instrumental. He's not part of the band, isn't he? His keyboard just come popping up and doing trying to scare you up and all that. So this is an action platformer. This has a very good graphics, very high detailed graphics, man. Trust me, they look really impressive. And the actual gameplay is walking in platform style. He's shooting away with his guitar. His guitar's a gun, alright? He's got no bullets like this. and it can, and I think it charges and it goes boom. It does stuff like that. His guitar's the thing. You have to play just play with the guitar. The guitar always got two kind of powers and nothing else. This game is really enjoyable. Trust me, when you play, you'll know. Very high detailed graphics, good gameplay, very exciting platformer to play. Trust me, it's a really good platformer. Check it out. Johnny Bazookatone, a game exclusive for Panasonic 3DO. Get it now. Olympic soccer. The name's already telling you that. This is a Japanese game exclusive game. This is some sort of a football game. As you could tell from the name, it's based from the Olympics. So it must be like Olympics kind of field in this game. So it's based on football. I've never played this game, so I couldn't tell you anything about this game. So yeah, Olympic soccer, check it out. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty good. Another one is Olympic Summer Games. It's using the word summer in there. It must be stuff like javelin, high jump, running, and probably even swimming. I'm not sure about this. But it's mentioned Olympic Summer Games. There's some kind of summer stuff in this game. Again, I have never played this game before. Alright. I have never played this game before. So I can't tell you anything what's inside this game. I'm just making a big guess from the summer word. So there can be stuff like that in this game. You have to just check it out yourself. Royal Pro Wrestling. This is the only wrestling game of Panasonic 3DO. This is a Japanese game exclusive. The graphics look pretty good on this game, I would say. Does it play so well in terms of gameplay? Yes. This game has all your favorite stars, wherever year was made from. It's got loads of Japanese wrestlers in there, because it is made by Japanese people. Japanese developer or some kind of, yeah. Once you get the arena, you might think the graphics don't look that good. You start liking the graphics when you start enjoying the game. A lot of amazing grappling action in this game. It's a well-made game, man. I will definitely take a look at this game because it's a very enjoyable game. Even if it's Japanese, it's still pretty easy to play. So don't get, oh no, this game's in Japanese. I'm going to try and play this. Get this game, even you can't understand Japanese, because this game is great. Royal Pro Wrestling, game exclusive for Panasonic 3DO. Get it now. This is the final game in the list, and the final game they released on the system, I assume. It is called Starfighter. Starfighter has very impressive graphics. It's funny though that Panasonic 3DO games are really good. Each game is really good quality. I already told you what the mistakes were, so we're not going to go all over that again. Very good graphics, excellent gameplay. There's so many camera views in this game. You could even play, like a movie that camera angle where you can see you're going it does like that, but it's hard to see where the enemies are. If you could play like that, I just sometime what you could do, you could go in these views and enjoy these views in this. yeah, you can actually still enjoy them and play them in them kind of views. You can keep on changing the views. Whatever view is suitable, you change it to that view and you get into action. You get this guy speaking, giving you a mission data sheet. If you choose a rookie, he goes rookies start here. He does all these he says these kind of things, and then you get started. He tells you the mission. Okay, he tells you the mission, and then you start the mission. Okay. Once you start the mission, you get into action. Okay. The whole game is very entertaining from start to finish. You're not gonna be able to stop playing this game. If you're really into action shooter game, oh sorry I didn't mention this. It's an action shooter game. It's really really good. This game is. It's got a lot of action to have in this game. And the other thing is that it's a well made game, I'll tell you that. The other thing is that it's got really good music where it goes in game music. Hallelujah. Oh, oh, death by stereo. And stuff like that. It's really, really good. The game is. It's got really top music in this game. If you find you don't want to be part of the music in this game, you go to the audio options and you deselect all the musics. Okay, if you don't want to hear the music, then there will be no music in the game. Very good option, guys. The other thing I like about this game, right? You can select the music that you want to hear in the game. Okay? You could even just put one music in the game if you want to. If you want to keep it just hearing one music, you could do that. There's about I don't know how many. I think there's about 7 to 9 tracks in this game. You can choose all of them or any one of them. 2, 3, 4. You choose which one you want to add in the game, or you could just have the one in your whole game. You, I think you have to keep on doing that every time. If you switch to the game, it goes back to the start. Okay, I think it does that. If it doesn't, well, that's fine then. But if it does do that when it switches off again, just go back to the audio options and then set your music again. I think this is a really good option. But sometimes you feel that you either don't want to be part of any of the music in the game, or you want to select the music that you want to hear in the game. This game is a blast from start to finish. Good graphics, good camera views. All of this game is really, really good. Okay. Starfighter, game exclusive for Panasonic 3DO. Get it now. So there you have it. All the years have been covered for the Panasonic 3DO in 1996. So finally, the Panasonic 3DO was released back in 1993 and stayed up to 1996. Some people were saying that it was released in 1994 and it was only up to 1995. A lot of people don't know that. Some people who know a lot about the Panasonic 3DO, they probably already know. But a lot of people thought it was only from 1994 to 1995. But yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So if we do about 1993 up to 1996, we're looking at 3 years of gaming on the system. There's a lot of games. Even you buy the system, you're only gonna buy a few games on it. Okay? You probably wouldn't be able to get a big collection of it. You hardly can't get them because they already be sold out. Sometimes what happens, you have to just buy the games console. There are some fully boxed ones you can get. It's good, man. You can get fully boxed ones. Obviously, they're all made in Japan. This Panasonic 3DO. You can still get fully boxed ones. Not all of the games consoles are fully boxed. The game controllers. So we should say the mouse, game controllers, flight sticks, guns. I've seen very fully boxed ones. If you order these stuff from Japan, you can look at the ones that are boxed. You can get boxed ones. If you like your boxes with manuals, you have to go through Japan websites. Okay? And you will get fully boxed systems. There's loads of variety to this system. A very enjoyable piece of hardware. It still can be enjoyed because you're not gonna get these kind of games nowadays. Trust me, you won't get them. If you want to experience these kind of games, you won't get any sequels or you won't get similar type of games what do on Panasonic 3DO. You will have to buy this console to experience it. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed my videos. So this was yearly videos. So this was the last year of the system and the last part of my video as well in terms of years. If I can find any more information on Panasonic 3DO, if I could, I can't promise, then I will probably make some more videos. I will start making some gameplay videos on Panasonic 3DO for like 5 or 10 minutes each, or sometimes even longer than that. I'll make proper videos. I won't just show you a bit of it and just ignore it. No, no, no. I won't do that. I think I will start off doing using 4DO emulator on the PC. You will see the description what system hardware it will be. I'll be putting that on the not on the description, sorry, on the title. You'll know what system I'm playing this on. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video for today and it's been quite informative. You learned enough on the Amazon radio 1993, 1994, 1995, 1996. It was a very enjoyable year of gaming. And yeah, Panasonic 3DO was a state-of-the-art games console. So there you have it. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye from now.